This is an exercise to help improve the walk. The aim is to be able to use the pose to be able to create more bend, acceptance of the leg, and therefore more length of neck and working on the rhythm and the stride length as well. The poles aren't set at a particular distance apart, but they're approximately 10 feet for this exercise. You'll see me start walking between each one. It's possible that if your horse is not quite so relaxed that you might use the 2 or even the 3 or even walk around the 4 to start with. But I'm doing this specifically to be able to work on bend, as I say, acceptance of the leg, and also finding out sort of a measure of which way does he bend more easily and which way does he tend to lose his balance a little bit, which way is he a bit stiffer and tighter. And you will see there, turning to the right, he lifts his head and isn't quite so fluid. So I then start adding in a circle around each of the poles and just taking my time and gently just seeing if he'll accept the leg. My aim is to have my weight even in the stirrups and also my hands still, using my leg to turn, and also my seat bones must be equal in the saddle so that they're sat and there's no more pressure on the inside or the outside. I'm not leaning in any way, just gently letting him turn and just seeing if I can be supple and move with the movement with him. You'll notice sometimes I'm wider than the others around the poles. I'm just seeing all the time about what is easy for him at this point, what is natural for him. I think this might be a really good exercise to use to be able to help train walk pirouettes as well, and be able to turn a lot closer to the poles and be able to use the leg and just be able to instigate moving the shoulder around as well. So it could be a good exercise for that for the future. So once I've done my circles, I can then go up and down again and just sort of check, is he feeling better? Is he softer? Is he looser? How is the frame now? Can I use the leg and him gently push into the contact rather than possibly pushing against the leg? And also it's quite a nice way to be able to keep the horse's interest as well with this, because quite often we don't spend enough time on the walk, I think. So I aim to put more and more walk in the exercises that I do in my training sessions. So now I'm going to use the poles in a different way. We're going to walk over them. Not, as I say, set at any particular distance. So I'm letting him find his way. I think it's really important that you let the horse work out what to do. And if he makes a little mistake or puts his foot in the wrong place or whatever, or touches the pole, then okay, we'll be able to help. Make sure the hand is soft. Use the leg to keep him straight, obviously, but not overdo it. Let him work it out. You notice that he went quite a lot to the right in the other one, or coming towards the camera. And actually he was much straighter already the next time. So he's already worked it out and he's already got the hang of being able to adapt and be able to move his feet in a better way to be able to be sort of working on his proprioception as well at the same time. Go over this a few times, aim to be able to improve it each time. It will also help with stride length, relaxation, stretching into the contact. So I like to do poles as a really nice way to get them more active, engaged, all sorts of different reasons for them, and quite a nice thing to do at the moment while we've got time to be able to develop them.